come together for the 8th time talking about these issues in obesity. And we're still in the midst of this obesity and diabetes epidemic. But we are also in a turning point in history because we have new, more focused insights into the root causes of obesity, the role of the food industry, and how this knowledge can lead to policy interventions. And that's exactly what we're talking about today. We have brought you 2 world experts in food addiction, and we cannot ignore food addiction if we want to understand this epidemic, how food interacts with our neurobiology, how it leads people to not have control of their health, their behavior, and their health. So we'll be hearing from, we've imported Mark Gold and Ashley Gearhart, who have really put food addiction on the map. We will also hear from 8 world-class researchers in obesity and policy who are UC faculty from different campuses. So I want to give a quick word of thanks to our very unique sponsor today, which is UCOP, University of California Office of the President. We are a UCOP-supported initiative, a multi-campus research program, and we've grown from being a little center at UCSF, part of the Center for Health and Community, then bridging with UC Davis and UC Berkeley, and now we've bridged out to being connected with obesity researchers across 8 UC campuses. So here in the audience, we have a precious brain trust of world-class researchers and trainees, postdocs and graduate students from different campuses, and Global Food Initiative fellows. And so what we're doing here is we're going to have an amazing day talking about the science of obesity and food addiction and how it interacts with policy. And tomorrow, this UC-wide research group is going to be brainstorming about what can we do collectively across the UC campuses. UC is the largest employer in California. We have an opportunity to be a model, a beacon to the world about what an institution can do. And so that brings me to Janet Napolitano. Janet Napolitano launched a major initiative, the Global Food Initiative. It addresses food literacy, food insecurity, sustainability, and other issues. And it's been very successful. There are 30 different working groups on this, and it's only been 2 years. We are just so honored to have Janet Napolitano as the president of University of California for the past 3 years. She's the 20th president of UC. She, as everyone knows, was a former Secretary of Homeland Security. Prior to that, the governor of Arizona with a very highly distinguished long career of public service. We have a president of this huge university who has spent decades in government. She's a policy expert. She's a public health advocate. She's helped our company through the tobacco wars, and now she's focusing on these very serious food issues, local and global, and what we can do about it at UCSF. So we are behind your initiative, and we are going to be doing world-class science to study how policies can change the environment from the cell to behavior to economics. And so we're just so excited to be partnering with the GFI. So Janet, thank you. You inspire us. We're grateful for your support. We're so grateful that you're here with us today.
Well, thank you, and it's great to be here this morning. I'm honored to join such an accomplished group. Faculty, researchers, clinicians, experts, students on one of what I think is one of the world's central challenges and public policy issues, and that is how do we have a sustainable, nutritious food future for the planet, and how does all the work that we do play into that? I'd like to recognize Dr. Eppel, Dr. Schmidt, they're there for organizing this important meeting and to fostering the collaboration that we have. Your work is helping to really elevate healthier communities, not just locally, but around the world, and it does not go unnoticed, so thank you. As was mentioned, 2 years ago, we launched the University of California Global Food Initiative. What we decided to do, and this was done in conjunction and in collaboration with all 10 chancellors of the University of California, we were thinking about, well, what are some of the world's challenges that we as a university, as a system, could really put our best minds toward? And we picked food. So right now, faculty and students across the university are conducting research to improve the health of populations right here in California and across the globe, and the sustainability of the world's food system. More than 30 Global Food Initiative working groups are now underway, focused on everything from food security, food equity, to expanding sustainable agriculture, to promoting healthier food choices and zero-waste dining on UC campuses and throughout K-12 schools. One of the most exciting components of the Global Food Initiative is the Student Fellowships Program. We're now in a third year of that. We have had more than 150 fellows engaged in some incredible projects. I'd like to recognize 3 of the fellows who are here with us today: Gemma DeMatteo, Carly Randolph, and Ryan Natividad. Raise your hands. All right. Now today, your focus is on the human health aspect of the Global Food Initiative. And I think it is remarkable how much our university has accomplished to advance human health through cross-campus collaboration and promoting science, good science, scientific expertise. UC research has revealed the perils of added sugar in our diets. It's also underscored the harmful impact of excessive sugar on human health, which has eluded public attention for decades. And we now know that UC research has made a tangible impact. It's influenced the national conversation on the impact of sugar consumption on health. And it has changed and will be changing policy both within and outside the university. One clear example is the work of UCSF health policy professor Laura Schmidt, an active participant in the Global Food Initiative. She is the lead investigator for Sugar Science, a UCSF-led research and education initiative that provides the public with the latest science on the impact and relationship between sugar and health. These efforts and UC research have certainly influenced the national conversation, such as San Francisco's first-in-nation legislation requiring warning labels about sugar-sweetened beverages. The science also led UCSF to launch a healthy beverage initiative last year that has phased out the sale of sugar-sweetened beverages at UCSF. All right. UC research not only has illuminated public health problems and paved the way for public policy solutions, but has helped us improve the health of our own campus communities. Through the Healthy Campus Initiative at UCLA and the Healthy Beverage Initiative at UCSF, UC researchers like all of you are helping to create a healthier learning and working environment for everyone at the University of California, from our staff, our workers, our students, our faculty. We will continue to look for new opportunities to support these efforts and work together to make UC campuses healthier, the healthiest campuses in the country through the Food Initiative. So all of you will play an important role in that through the work that you do in your laboratories and in your classrooms. Good science needs to inform good public policy, and that is the genesis of meetings such as this one being held here today. I hope the discussions you engage in will lead to new and exciting collaborations and help advance the research that UC undertakes to benefit people here in California and around the world. When I became the president of the University of California, I said, you know, we teach for California and we research for the world. And there's no better example of that than the work you are undertaking in this auditorium, in this meeting, right now, today. Thank you very much.